The Art of the Renaissance, a journey through masterpieces, the Renaissance, a rebirth of classical learning and artistic innovation that transformed Europe between the 14th and 17th centuries. Today, we'll journey through some of the most influential paintings of this extraordinary period in just 4 minutes. We begin in Florence with Sandro Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, painted around 1485. Notice how Venus stands in that iconic contrapposto pose, her body gently curved, emerging from the sea on a giant scallop shell. Botticelli's flowing lines and mythological subject matter epitomize the early Renaissance fascination with classical antiquity and idealized beauty. In Rome, Raphael's The School of Athens from 1509 to 1511 showcases the Renaissance obsession with perspective and classical knowledge. The central figures of Plato and Aristotle, Plato pointing upward to the realm of ideas, Aristotle gesturing to the earthly realm, are surrounded by other great thinkers in a perfectly balanced architectural space. This fresco in the Vatican embodies the humanist ideals of the High Renaissance. Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, painted between 1495 and 1498, revolutionized narrative painting. Leonardo captured the dramatic moment when Jesus announces, "One of you will betray me." Look at the disciples' reactions: shock, disbelief, anger, all conveyed through subtle facial expressions and hand gestures. The linear perspective draws our eye directly to Christ at the center, a mathematical precision that reflects the Renaissance marriage of art and science. On the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam from around 1512 depicts the moment of divine connection, the nearly touching fingers between God and Adam has become one of art history's most powerful images. Michelangelo's mastery of anatomy reflects the Renaissance study of the human form as the measure of all things. Perhaps no Renaissance image is more famous than Leonardo's Mona Lisa, painted around 1503. Beyond that enigmatic smile, look at Leonardo's revolutionary sfumato technique, the subtle blending of light and shadow that gives her face its mysterious, lifelike quality. The detailed landscape behind her showcases Leonardo's scientific observation of nature. In Venice, Titian's Venus of Urbino from 1534 represents the Venetian Renaissance's rich use of color and sensuality. Unlike Botticelli's mythological Venus, Titian's figure occupies a luxurious domestic space. Her direct gaze challenges viewers in ways that reflect changing attitudes toward the human body and desire. Moving north, Jan van Eyck's Arnolfini portrait from 1434 demonstrates the Northern Renaissance's attention to minute detail and symbolism. Every object, the dog, the mirror, the single burning candle, carries meaning in this intimate domestic scene. Van Eyck's revolutionary use of oil paint allowed for unprecedented realism and texture. Finally, Hieronymus Bosch's The Garden of Earthly Delights from around 1500 shows us the Renaissance wasn't only about classical harmony. This fantastical triptych from the Netherlands, with its strange creatures and moral warnings, reminds us that Renaissance artists also explored imagination, spirituality, and the darker corners of human experience. In just 4 minutes, we've traveled across Europe and witnessed how Renaissance painters revolutionized art through perspective, anatomy, light, color, and emotional expression. Their innovations continue to influence how we see and represent our world today. If you enjoyed this journey through Renaissance masterpieces, subscribe for more art history in minutes. Until next time, keep looking closely at History Year Month.